Hey, people.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Awesome. Excellent.
So tell us all about your film and the dinner with the in-laws. Once again, we are talking with Mr. Garrett Brenneman and Miss
Julie Zimmerman.
And you are
an
actor in the film.
I am. I'm an actor in the film.
Okay, cool beans. So you're the filmmaker, right?
Yes,
You're the creator,
writer, director, and I even had to end up eventually acting in it as well. I made it for a class that I'm in called Inception to Projection, which is run by the fantabulous Jennifer Gerber. Check it out. Great for their state of Arkansas. But I just created this short film, and I've got one of my actresses, of course, Julie Zimmerman, who plays the character of Shirley, which you might be able to see right here on this shirt, right in a very precarious area. But I had an amazing cast that just said yes to this film, which I couldn't have done it without them. I mean, they were just, there was something about them, the fact that a lot of them came from theater backgrounds and they knew how to learn lines and they knew how to be, on point with characters and things like that, because I didn't have the blessed opportunity to be in front of behind the camera as much as I wanted to, because I had to step in at the last minute to play one of the lead characters. And so just to know that I had them being able to, I would look back at the footage and be like, oh, they did this and they did this. They did little quirks here and there that were just like spot on. I never had to direct them to do it. They just instinctively had little character bits that were so cool. So I was so excited to have them on my cast.
Cool beans. So without giving the film away, any of the secrets, what is it about? Give us some juice, but
Sure.
not all the juice.
So essentially, the story in a nutshell is about a newly engaged couple who have two crazy sides of their family. And they decided that on this one particular night, they were going to tell everyone at one time that they're getting engaged, but secrets start flying and things go wrong, and it turns into one crazy night that they did not expect to happen.
Oh, okay. And Ms. Zimmerman, what part in this craziness do you play?
I play Shirley, wife of George. George is sort of a stick in the mud, and I liven him up. And we work together great as an ensemble, I think, because the script was written in such a way that we could improvise easily, and a lot of us have experience with comedy, so it came off pretty hilarious. I think it's a good product, and we all enjoyed working together, and it went really well. It's a short film. I just wanted to mention that the program that Garrett is in, Inception to Projection, is run by Low Key Arts in Hot Springs. And so kudos to them, and for turning out so many great films. We just finished the Arkansas Shorts program last weekend, which was a full 2.5 days full of films from all over the world, all over the U.S., as well as a bevy of films produced by Inception to Projection. And I've done a film there. Everybody's done a film there. I've done a film, and Garrett and I met on a film last year called
Last Night.
I played a cougar.
Which was a part of the MLC Awards last year. We were nominated for like 3 awards: Best Comedy, Best Supporting Actor and Actress, and then we won the wild card for Best Actor.
Yeah, he got Best Actor. He was Best Actor. Excellent. I did not win.
But you should have.
Oh, well.
Upset of the year.
There's always tomorrow.
Turn the tables.
So at the MLC Film Festival here, is your film nominated for any awards?
Yes. Actually, we are nominated for Best Comedy and for Best Original Score, which was produced and done all by the fantastic Dwayne Adcock, who is
amazing,
like a genius in his own mind. He's local here to
in his own right
area. Yeah, right. Well, yeah. Mind, right, whatever. He's a genius.
His own mind, thankfully, and in his own right.
He also has done another film that we were both part in by by a director called Kat Silva. Her film called Blindfold, and he did the music for that one. And it's a thriller, and it's just creepy and scary, and just anything you throw at him, and he can make the right music for it right on the spot. He's just brilliant. So if you have any needs for music, Dwayne Adcock, Facebook, check him out. It's fantastic.
Amazing, great. Now earlier, I was had the privilege of listening to an interview that you was giving earlier this morning,
Mhm.
and you was telling me about a part that you played a creepy guy.
Yes,
Is that what movie is that?
that was the movie Blindfold that we were both in. She played a therapist, and essentially the bad guy that's stalking the main protagonist woman, played by Carmen Patterson, who's also a fantastic actress. If you haven't seen her, you need to see her act because she's fantastic. Check her out on Facebook too. But yeah, that was a really fun one. That was also done through the Inception projection class as well.
Okay, cool beans. So, how did this film come about? What made you want to do this particular film?
So for this film in general, it came about just based off of an idea that I had in my head for a scene that I thought would be hilarious, which I won't give away. But it just stuck with me for a very long period of time. And you know how when you have an idea late at night and you don't write it down, it'll come back to you and it'll haunt you until you finally do. So I thought, okay, well, let's just write it down. And nothing will come of it. I'll just see what happens. And then I wrote it down and I started getting more ideas. And I was like, oh, what about adding, this character, that character, this character? At some point, there was a grandma involved, but then the grandma got axed out of it. So I was like, okay, no grandma. And then it's fully developed itself into a very full-fledged short film script that was very rough and ugly and gross. And then I took the class, and of course, we got to rough out the edges to make it the beautiful product that it is now. So that's how that film came about.
And if we want to check out that film, how do we? When we access it?
Well, of course, it's showing today. As soon as the next film is done, around 1:30, probably a little closer to 2.
And tomorrow,
And it will be in tomorrow's the end of tomorrow.
around 4.
Yes.
And that's going to be over at it's not going to be here.
No,
it's at the Joint.
Joint Comedy Club.
Yeah,
Yes.
Joint Comedy
Little
Club.
Rock.
So,
And North Little Rock.
yes. So I'm not on camera, but you guys can hear me. If you're not here, you need to be, because it is really nice, and you can catch this film
Mhm.
along with many, many more
Yes.
films that they are previewing today and tomorrow. Today at the riverfront, right here in beautiful North Little Rock, right by the river. And if you're from out of town, this is a good place to stop. You can get something to eat at the steakhouse next door,
Mhm.
watch a couple of films. And tomorrow we'll be over at the Joint Comedy Club.
Yes.
Did we say where we are? Did we say where we are today? We are at the Wyndham. Oh, you said the
Yeah,
Wyndham. Yeah.
Wyndham. Yeah,
Okay.
We know where we
Wyndham
are.
Riverfront.
And you did say that.
and thank you guys so much,
Yes.
Mr.
Brenneman. You had it. You had it.
I did, but my tongue twisted all
Yes.
up, didn't it?
Just think you don't roll the R's. Just Brenneman.
Brenneman.
Brenneman and Zimmerman.
Yes.
Thank you guys for coming to the end.
Well, thank you.
Thank
for
you,
allowing us
April.
in.
So welcome.
Thank you so much.